Hey guys, it's Louis from Louie's Loops, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to crochet the Tunisian Simple Stitch. So here's a little thing I made for it. I also use it to create iPhone covers. It's usually used for Afghans. It's also called the Afghan stitch, but here's an iPhone and here's a case I made for it. So just to show that you can use it for things other than blankets and pillows and stuff like that. So for this stitch, there's a couple different hooks you can use. You can use hooks like this, where they're extra long. They've got like this wire thing to hold a bunch of stitches on, or you can use just extra long hooks like this. For the iPhone cases, I actually just use a regular hook for it, which is, I mean, it's special for that because you don't need it to be that long. But I'll put some I'll put some links in the description for places where you can find these. I got these for like $6 for probably 12 of them or something like that. All different sizes. Today I'm using a 5.5mm one and just some simple cotton yarn. Alright, so let's get going. Let's get this unraveled. Alright, so to start you're going to want to make a slip knot, like always. And you're going to want to chain one more than however long you want it to be. So for this, we're going to make it 12 chains long or so. So we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, let's do 11. So that way, when we do it, it'll be 10 stitches long. Oops, sorry. So there we have 11 chains. Now you can go into any part of the chain, so you can go in the top loop or the bottom loop, but I like to go into the back loop right here. You can see. And we're going to just go into that, and you'll pull a loop through it, just like that. Now, like for a simple or a simple single crochet, you could just boom, pull it through that, and you'll make a single crochet. But for the Tunisian crochet, you leave the loops on all the way to the end. You never have to turn for this stitch. So you'll just keep going on through the chain and keep adding loops to the crochet hook. So let's just go into the next loop right here. So here's where we did our first loop. We're going to want to go right there. Go through. Pull a loop through just like that, and just keep going all the way down the chain. And when you finish this, when you finish Tunisian crochet, you got to be aware that it's gonna fold in on itself, kind of. It kind of, I'll show you in a second, but it kind of loops in and rolls up when you're done. So there's a couple different ways you can get around that. You can do single crochets all the way around it to make it straight. That's what I do with the iPhone cases. And you can check out the link to get the pattern for the iPhone cases in the description too. Alright. Sorry, there we go. Sometimes it can be hard to get into the bottom loops here, but in the end it looks best this way because it leaves a very straight brim to it. And then we got one more right here. Okay, so this one's the hardest one, but after you're done with the first round of loops, it gets a lot easier. Okay, so there we go. We've got 10 loops, well 11 because we have our first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, we need to go back and pull loops through all of these. So how we do that is the very first one, we want to just pull one loop through, just like that. Just through the very first one, you're basically making a chain there. And then you want to pull another loop through 2 of the loops on the hook. So here we go. So we yarn over, and we pull a loop through 2 of the loops. And you just continue that pattern all the way to the end. So that was 1, yarn over, pull loop through 2 loops. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. There's one round done. It's really easy. Sorry, one sec. Here we go. So I also use this. I've used this pattern to make even beanies. It really is only to make one straight, flat square or rectangle or whatever. You can't really make circles with it or anything like that, which is why it's really good for blankets. And now you can see why you'd want a really long one like this, because you can, if you want to make it a really big blanket, you're going to need to have a lot of loops on it. Okay, so let's go into the next round. So that was finished to round 1, and you can see how you never have to turn it around. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into this bar right here. It's called I think it's called the top bar or something like that. And you want to go into the bar just like that and have it around the loop and pull one loop through it. Really easy. And then you just continue that all the way down. You don't have to chain one before you do that or anything like that. All you do is just keep going on. So you just want to go into it just like that and pull a loop through. So go into the next bar right here and pull a loop through. And you want to do that into every one, and I'll show you what to do at the end. So we'll just keep going on. And there's a lot of different variations to this. I'll probably make a couple videos in the future to show you different kinds of things you can do with it. It's really interesting. It's a way different way to crochet. Okay, so we're here at the end. And what you want to do is, here's the chain where we made in the very first part. You want to go into the top loop right here. So right there, just like that. And just pull one loop through that. Okay, then you want to, so now we're done with getting our loops on the hook. Now we're just going to want to pull back again. So how we're going to do that is, again, you yarn over for just the very first one, yarn over and chain one. Just pull through one loop. So that's just the first one you do that. Okay, then after that you want to yarn over and pull through 2. And just continue on, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. And that's it. And you just want to continue that all the way down. Now, there's a couple different things you can do when you finish Tunisian crochets. Some people just cut it and pull through and you're done. What I like to do is I like to do single crochets all the way around. It kind of gives it a finished look. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm kind of going over the time. It's kind of getting a long video, but I'll just show you what I do. So I just go into the next loop right here, like I would continue a Tunisian Simple Stitch, just continuing on. I just go through the top bar, pull one through, and instead of continuing on pulling one through all of them, I do just a simple single crochet there. I just do a single crochet in each one. And then I continue that. Oops. Go through the bar, pull one through, just like that. And I just continue on. And it kind of flattens it out a bit, makes it so it's not so rolled up on itself. Go through the next one. and you just can continue that all the way around. And I'll make sure I do some videos in the future to show you guys some different things you can do with a single crochet or with Tunisian crochets. There's a basket stitch, which is my personal favorite one. It looks really cool, and I've used it to make some beanies before that look awesome. I'll have to show you it soon. So there you go. I went all the way down, and then when you want to turn, you go into through. You can see right here. So you don't, instead of going through like just the top loop right here, you go through like the whole stitch. So it's right at the very base of the stitch right there, and you can just continue on, and you can just turn it just like that. When you get, now we're upside down. We want to skip the first loop right here and go into the next. If you can get in there. It's kind of, I'll just show you how to do this first one because it's going to be kind of tough to do. You just want to go through both loops and single crochet one. But basically, I just do that. I go all the way around, and then when you get over to this side, you can see there's a double stitch right here. That's where you do a single crochet, and then pull through and just sew it in. And it'll make it just a flat piece instead of like this where it rolls up on itself. And then if you want to make pillows, you would do 2 of these big things and sew them together, yada yada yada. You can also do some really cool color changes in it. I'll have to do a video to show you guys how to do that. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Oh, one more thing. Here's the front. Looks kind of cool. Here's the back. I like the back more personally. I mean, I like the front a lot too, but I like the back more because it gives it a very like flat kind of look, which is what I like for the iPhone cases. And again, you can find the pattern for these iPhone cases. I'll put a link right around here somewhere. I'll put a link in the description for it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys liked this video. And yeah, have a good one.